Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling Man's Wrestling Show, episode number 114. I am your host, Billy Covey. This week on the show, going to talk about the WWE draft that took place this past week. Give you my thoughts on the selections, Ring of Honor, the Indies, the NWA, plus the DVD of the week. And I'm telling you, this is the first of about 3 or 4 weeks in a row where I will give you the DVD of the week. So why don't I get right now into the WWE draft from this past Monday night and Wednesday that took place. Got to start off with Raw. Here's who they selected. Triple H, MVP, Maurice, Matt Hardy, The Big Show, The Miz, The Brian Kendrick, Brie Bella, Festus, Carlito, Hornswoggle, Chavo, Nikki Bella, Primo, and Mr. Kennedy. Okay, Triple H was not really a surprise. I mean, he's been on Raw for like the last month, so what, that's nothing new. Same with the Big Show. And Chavo, you sort of knew he had to come since he's Vicky's wheelchair driver. MVP's a nice pick. I like MVP going to Raw. I think he is fit for that show. I think he's a guy that can be on Raw for a long time, I think. Maurice going to Raw, very good move. She's not the best wrestler, but if you look at some of the popularity, she's probably one of, if not the most popular female wrestlers in the WWE today. Matt Hardy and The Miz, I like that move, especially with The Miz. I think The Miz could be a big success as a singles wrestler. Right now, I think he could go for the U.S. title. I don't think he's quite yet ready to go for either the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title quite yet, but I think he's ready for the U.S. title. Bella's, all they really add is good looks to Raw, which I guess is okay. I mean, they are both good looking, don't get me wrong. Carlito and Primo, unified tag champs, arguably the best team right now in the WWE, so I don't have a problem with that. Hornswoggle, that's a surprise. That is a true surprise. I did not expect Hornswoggle to go on his own. I'm sure that the creative people are going to have something to come up with. Mr. Kennedy, if he can avoid the injury bug again, I think he could be a good thing for Raw. And the Brian Kendrick, I know he's been in hot waters of late, but now that he's on his own, I think if they do it right, him and The Miz could be a formidable, stable in Raw. SmackDown, Rey Mysterio, Melina, Kane, CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Charlie Haas, Dolph Ziggler, JTG, John Morrison, Layla, Ricky Ortiz, Candice Michelle, Mike Knox, Alicia Fox, and Shad. Mysterio, we all knew, was going to SmackDown. Melina, it's sort of the same thing with Maurice. It's a nice move to have her go to SmackDown. I think the WWE Women's Division is a better division than the Divas, but I could be wrong. CM Punk going over there shows you right there that he could easily be the number 1 or number 2 babyface on that show, have big time matches, and you got guys like Edge and Chris Jericho now on there. That sets up fantastic matches. John Morrison going to SmackDown, good move. Same with The Miz, they've been a tag team long enough. They were successful as a tag team. Now let's see how they both do in singles competition. I think both are going to do fantastic on their own. Mike Knox, a good move, I feel, had to leave Raw. I think he did everything that he could as far as, facing the little people, or the little guys. And Charlie Haas, I like that move as well. I really do. And in ECW, Kozlov, Hurricane, Natalya, D.H. Smith, Zack Ryder, and Ezekiel Jackson. And the one move I like about that is D.H. Smith going to ECW. Now you have Natalya. Well, you've already had Natalya. You got T.J. Wilson. I know he's another name. I think it's T.J. Kidd or something. And you got D.H. Smith. You can have that Hart Foundation team right there on ECW. Have them set up to be the next tag team champions. That right there could be the best thing to happen in the draft. D.H. Smith and T.J. Kidd, T.J. Wilson, you know, plus you have Natalya as like their manager. What a fantastic tag team that could be right there. I don't think there's a losing brand here. If I had to pick a winner, I'd go with Raw, obviously. But ECW, I feel, even though they only had 6 picks, they're right up there with SmackDown as far as how good of a draft they had. So that's my review of the WWE this week. Ring of Honor is next.